Texas A&M Aggies started the season ranked number 10 in the country and were selected to once again host the ITA kickoff weekend, a tournament that will send the winner to the prestigious ITA National Indoor Championships in Seattle, Washington. Mississippi State proved to be a dogfight as the doubles point came down to the wire. The split on courts 1 and 3 put the pressure on senior Alexei Grigorov and freshman junior Ori, who fought back to force a tiebreaker. They won the crucial doubles point. The Aggies would win quick victories on courts 1, 2, and 6 to clinch the match. All that remained between A&M and a trip to the national indoors was the Miami Hurricanes. In doubles, the number 1 duo in the nation, Austin Krajicek and Jeff D'Adamo, showcased their dominance as they broke serve in the first game and continued on for an 8-4 win. The rest of the afternoon would follow suit as Texas A&M swept Miami to capture the 20th straight home victory that dates all the way back to last year's ITA tournament.
We're going to Seattle, baby.
Well, we're excited, since we've been here, we haven't made the national indoor, and it was one of our goals this season was to not only make the national indoor, but do well there.
To begin February, the Aggies would stumble with a disheartening 3-4 loss to the number 5 Texas Longhorns in the Texas Cup. The Longhorns would win a closely contested doubles point despite a terrific tiebreaker on the number 1 courts. The Aggies won the top 3 on the singles line, but it was not enough as courts 4 through 6 went the way of UT in 3 sets. The Aggies would continue through non-conference, winning 6 of their next 8 matches, but fell to 17th in the rankings. There was no rest for the Ags as they were slated to face number 5 Ohio State, and 3 days later host a doubleheader featuring the number 6 team in the nation, the Illinois Fighting Illini. The Aggie Nation turned out to support the maroon and white as the largest regular season crowd in the country cheered on Texas A&M. As the festivities ensued, Ohio State's 8th-ranked doubles tandem took court 2 in an 8-6 victory. All-Americans Austin Krajicek and Jeff D'Adamo fought against a tough 12th-ranked duo and came out on top. The victory gave Krajicek his 91st career doubles win, tying the record held by former doubles partner Connor Pollock. Sophomore Alberto Batista and junior Colin Hoover held serve to give the Aggies the first point.
12th man's great, and that makes a huge difference for us, especially in doubles, and just the energy that it brings, and it makes our guys play at like another level.
As the night cooled down, the matches heated up as singles play saw the top 3 courts go into first set tiebreakers.
It comes down to the big points, and I think we executed a little bit better today when in tight moments. When it's 2 good teams, it's going to be tight tennis, and it comes down to a point here and a point there.
Look around at the scores, you can see that, there was a lot of battles, and our guys hung tough in every single one of them.
We've had glimpses of playing well, and I think tonight was one of the first matches where everyone's played well at the same time.
And we won a couple of those tiebreakers, we won a couple of those close first sets, and that helped us keep the momentum that we had seized in the doubles.
Krajicek didn't give up a point in that tiebreaker and was first off the court with a decisive second set victory against number 14 ranked Chase Buchanan.
I think the last 2 years, we've had him and kind of let him get away a little bit. And I thought I played a really good tiebreaker in the first set and just kind of kept that momentum going into the second.
Sophomore Alberto Batista was next off the court and set up teammate Alexei Klegu for the clinching victory against a solid Balazs Novak, who had only lost 4 matches in the past 2 years.
It's a team win, Colin Hoover have been sick, last few days and played unbelievable doubles, and we won the doubles point. I think that's a huge factor in that win today. I played good against a good player, so I'm very happy about that win, and congratulations to my teammates. They did a great job today.
We've kind of been a secret on this campus. I knew we had a good team, and I think tonight we proved it that we can play with the big boys and be successful.
The Aggies had no time to celebrate as they prepared for the number 6 team in the nation, Illinois. The doubles point was swept by the Aggies, and that momentum would continue into singles with Niall Angus coming off the court first in straight sets. Krajicek would give A&M a 3-0 lead with a near-perfect first set and a close second set tiebreaker. Senior and All-American Jeff D'Adamo would clinch it after facing another first-set tiebreaker in a closely fought victory.
After beating Ohio State, it was a pretty big win. We made sure we didn't want to have a letdown. Coming out, everyone fought pretty hard and played pretty well. I had played a couple tiebreakers earlier in the year. Once you get on a roll winning breakers, if you have the confidence to go through it, I played pretty well just because I thought that I was going to win the whole time. Served well, a couple points here and there, maybe got a little lucky, but I think a lot of us needed this win. I think everyone's going to be pretty confident going through the rest of the season.
I think we had a great weekend, obviously, to beat two teams like this. Even though all the matches are really close, for us to, not lose a match really means that these guys are really clicking right now. I'm excited for this team. They've worked hard, and things are starting to go in our direction right now.
It was a record-breaking day as Krajicek surpassed the mark for most career doubles victories, and the Aggies tied their longest home win streak against the Illini and broke it later that night against Laredo Community College in a day where the Ags did not give up a single match. Texas A&M increased their ranking to number 6 in the nation before heading into Big 12 play.
Everybody, let's get into it. Get stoked, get started, get started, get started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started.
The Aggies were on a hot streak when they came to Waco to face off with the Baylor Bears. It was a battle for the regular season Big 12 title as the two undefeated teams duked it out. Austin Krajicek defeated John Pierce, who was undefeated at the number 1 line, and it clinched the Big 12 championship for Krajicek on that number 1 line. Alexei Klegu won his match as well and would eventually claim the Big 12 championship at the number 4 line. Unfortunately, the Aggies could not overcome the Bears as Baylor won this match 5-2.
Got to put it behind us and be ready to compete hard. It's going to be our senior last time to play regular season at home, and it's Texas. And shouldn't have to say much when we play Texas.
For the final regular season match, the Aggies geared up to say goodbye to the winningest class in school history.
It's very difficult to put into words when you start a program. You need, quality guys with high character, and our guys, led by Austin Krajicek, couldn't be a better person.
They've been the heart and soul of this team. It'll be hard to replace them, both as tennis players and as people, and we're really going to miss them.
Our experience at A&M was amazing. Just a great atmosphere to have a team and coaches and a staff behind you.
Kayvon Karimi contains the true Aggie spirit in his hard work and commitment to the program. His last match against UT Pan Am, he yielded only 3 games.
My experience at A&M was great. I enjoyed traveling, playing, had some good matches.
Alexei Grigorov has proved to be Mr. Clutch, going 3-1 against nationally ranked opponents and gave the Aggies crucial points in several matches. Grigorov is an excellent doubles player, ranking as high as number 33 in the nation last year with partner Marcus Lunt, and is 48th this year with partner Junior Ori. Grigorov is only the 18th player in Aggie history to post 20 doubles victories in a single season.
Spent the last 2 years here, and it's been a lot of fun, good experience, made some good friends, and spent a lot of time with good coaches, Steve and Bob, and they've helped me a lot with my game, and I feel like I'm playing better now than I ever have.
In his short time at A&M, Jeff D'Adamo has shown the Aggies his worth. After transferring from Florida his junior year, D'Adamo promptly earned All-American and Big 12 Newcomer of the Year honors and was co-champion on the number 2 line in the Big 12. This year, D'Adamo has been critical to one of the best seasons in A&M history. He went 22-4, the most wins on the Aggie squad, and was a unanimous decision for the All-Big 12 team and earned the Most Outstanding Player award during the Big 12 tournament.
Well, I've had a great time here, and it's been a fun 4 years.
Words can't express how much Austin Krajicek has meant to the success of the program. His commitment to excellence epitomizes what an Aggie should be. He is the consummate professional and has become the face of A&M tennis. Krychek has earned All-American accolades in all 4 years at A&M and has been named to the All-Big 12 team every season in both singles and doubles. This year, he broke the record for the career doubles victories and was crowned Big 12 champion at the #1 line. Nominated as the Big 12 Player of the Year, and he ended the season ranked number 17 in the country. It was a picturesque ending to the regular season as the seniors swept the Longhorns in their final regular season match at the Mitchell Center. The #4 duo of Krychek and D'Adamo dismantled the #8 duo of UT, Ed Corey and John Anderson, in an 8-3 victory. The #2 line was a closer affair as senior Alexei Grigorov and freshman junior Ori clinched the doubles point in an 8-6 decision. Grigorov drew first blood in singles with a strong second set showing. Court 2 pitted old rivals in A&M's Jeff D'Adamo and the Longhorns' Ed Corey. D'Adamo played an outstanding first set, not surrendering a single game. In the second set, Ed Corey came from behind to force a tiebreaker, but in the end, D'Adamo proved to be too much. On the top court, a battle between the two seniors played out before an Aggie crowd. The closely fought match went into a second set tiebreaker where Krychek's aggressive play gave Texas A&M a senior day to remember.
To see the three seniors come through and clinch it, it's just, you know, like I would want to ride it up. And, you know, for them to beat Texas in their last home match, unbelievable.
Texas A&M finished the regular season with the third best record in school history and placed second in the Big 12 for the third year in a row. The Aggies were not satisfied.
Make it a commitment. We're going to run through the table. We're going to run through the finish line of this season. Wherever that takes us, we're going to sprint all the way to the end.
The Aggies entered the Big 12 tournament as the second seed and prepared to face 7th seeded Oklahoma State. The lower-ranked OSU Cowboys proved to have plenty of fight in them as the doubles point was a narrow affair. Colin Hoover and Alberto Batista won the first match in an 8-5 decision. While Court 2 was battling it out at 7-all, the Cowboys on Court 1 took the #4 duo in the nation into a tiebreaker. Austin Krychek and Jeff D'Adamo proved to be the better tandem as they clinched the first point for A&M.
They aren't going to roll over.
The Aggies went into singles determined to capitalize on their doubles point. Jeff D'Adamo made for a quick straight set victory in an impressive display. The next 2 points came from the Europeans, and the Aggies claimed a 4-0 victory. The next opponent on the schedule was none other than Texas. The Longhorns had won this year's Texas Cup while the Aggies had taken the regular season match. This tournament's semifinals was to be a tiebreaker between the rival schools. The doubles went the Aggies' way as courts 1 and 3 won convincingly. In singles, Alexei Grigorov dismantled his opponent, winning the first set 6-1, and was up in the second 4-1 before his opponent retired from the match. Austin Krychek had Kellen D'Amico's number as he won compellingly in straight sets. Jeff D'Adamo and Ed Corey proved to be a tougher match as the two seniors battled it out, but D'Adamo was on a hot streak and proved to be too much for Corey as the senior from Florida clinches it and makes it another 4-0 victory as the Aggies go to the finals for the second year in a row. Oklahoma would deny A&M another shot at the Baylor Bears in an impressive victory in the semis, but the change in expected opponents would not waver the focus of the Aggies. Austin Krychek and Jeff D'Adamo continued their dominant play that defined their year as they handed out an 8-2 stomping. Colin Hoover and Alberto Batista would find the battle on Court 3 going their way as the Aggies win the first point. The singles would show a surprising coaching move as Colin Hoover moved to Court 5 to replace Alberto Batista.
What's kind of one of the strengths of this team is for us to have, you know, some flexibility, and we were able to kind of, you know, move a different style of player in Colin Hoover.
The Aggies proved that their high rank wasn't a coincidence as they won every first set in singles play. Jeff D'Adamo was first off the courts again for his third win in the Big 12 tournament. His play during the bracket showcased what the senior could do as he improved his spring record to 22-3. He earned Most Outstanding Player award for the tournament.
I played probably one of the best singles matches I've played here at A&M, and to get first off the court.
Coach Denton's faith in Colin Hoover was not misplaced as Hoover fought from a significant deficit to capture the third point.
You're not on this team unless you're a fighter. And so when I was down 4-1, I started finding my rhythm a little bit more as each game went on. At 5-all, I knew it was mine. It turned out that the matchup for me was a lot better, I guess, what it was for Berto. Well, at least today, that is. And it was a smart move on the coach's part, but I told coaches I was going to be ready to play at whatever position they want to put me at.
Austin Krychek and Alexei Klegu were both poised to make the crucial point. An injury timeout on Court 1 stalled the results as Court 4 went into a tiebreaker where the Frenchman took over.
That's a very good feeling, your teammates sprinting, towards you and then hugging you, and that's a great feeling. We love those kind of moments, and that's great memories.
It's a great team victory for our team and really good for the Aggies.
It's been 4 years and we finally got one. So the last chance I had, it's an unbelievable feeling. My teammates came through big time today. Everyone played great.
That's a great win. It's been 10 years that the men's tennis program hasn't won that trophy, so I think that's very good for the team, for the university, and I'm very pleased the way everything went today.
And we came out and Big 12 champs now, baby.
The Aggies claimed the Big 12 tournament trophy without giving up a single point the whole weekend. With the Big 12 tournament title, the tennis team contributed to a record-breaking season at Texas A&M. Coach Denton was honored as Big 12 Coach of the Year, and the conference title guaranteed A&M their 18th straight NCAA ticket, while their outstanding record gave them the honor of hosting. First up, Alcorn State. The domination that was the first round was perfectly captured by Alexei Grigorov's performance on the singles court. Despite a minor injury, Grigorov did not give up a single game as the Aggies swept the Braves. Texas A&M faced LSU in the round of 32. Alberto Batista was out with an injury, so Alexei Klegu stepped in with Colin Hoover for the doubles point and did not disappoint. In singles, Austin Krychek was first off the courts in an impressive 6-1, 6-1 victory. For the last time the perennial senior played at the Mitchell Center, he went out with a bang. The Stadium Club gave him a standing ovation.
It was amazing. I started out really well, and I knew it was my last chance to play a match here, so I just kind of let it go and played really well. So it was a great feeling.
The youngest member on the team captured the next point as freshman junior Ori set the way for Alexei Klegu to once again clinch the match.
He's been very good in the clutch here lately for us, and he's kind of the heir apparent for this #1 spot. Seems to be playing his best tennis of the year right now.
For the third year in a row, the Aggies were going to the Sweet 16. Texas A&M went to sunny California to play Stanford on their home courts. The 9th-ranked Cardinal had the home court advantage and the crowd to go with it. The doubles point was a raucous affair. Court 2 fell 8-6 to Stanford, while Alexei Klegu and Colin Hoover took Court 3 with another 8-6 decision. It all came down to the #1 line with the #4 duo of Austin Krychek and Jeff D'Adamo taking on Stanford's 3rd-ranked tandem of Bradley Klon and Ryan Thatcher. The first point of the Sweet 16 match would be decided in a tiebreaker between these great duos. The competition could not be greater. The Aggies were down against the match point when Adamo faulted on his first serve. Refusing to let up, Adamo bet it all and won. A&M would fight on and win the tiebreaker on another ace, this time by Austin Krychek. The Aggies felt confident going into singles, but the home court advantage was quick to dissipate any A&M momentum that they'd captured. Losing 4 out of 6 first sets, the Aggies were in trouble. Freshman Junior Ori played unbelievably, winning in straight sets in a determined fashion. The courts 2 and 3 fell to the Cardinal. Alexi Klegu was poised to win his third set, but the war was decided on court 1.
See, the doubles was unbelievably exciting. Jeff hitting an ace when we were down a match point in the tiebreaker, and then us winning that doubles point. I mean, that was huge for us. And then I thought Stanford was too good. You know, their top 3 guys just played. You know, we didn't win a set there, and that's been the strength of our team all year. So give Stanford a lot of credit there.
Going into the match, I knew it was kind of a toss-up match. I mean, playing them here at their home courts in front of a pretty good-sized crowd, I knew it was going to be tough. But when we pulled off the doubles, I really thought we were gonna win it. And so to not do that, to not get it done after winning the doubles, is a big disappointment.
Well, I mean, it was a great season for us. It's always difficult when it comes to an abrupt end when you lose an NCAA tournament. Really proud of our players and our seniors. You know, they gave us all they had the whole year, and we had a phenomenal year this year. And, you know, unfortunately, we just came up a little bit short tonight against a really inspired Stanford team.
We had a great season. I mean, I'm really happy with, you know, with what we did. We started slowly, but we really got it together as the season went along, and you know, really thrilled about winning a Big 12 championship. I mean, that was a goal, and you know, we got that done, so that was a huge achievement. But we really wanted, I mean, we wanted to win a national championship, but even if we didn't win it, we wanted a shot at Virginia.
You know, overall a fantastic season and an exciting year, and the seniors are, you know, have really helped propel our program into the lead of the country, and we just got to build on that for the future.
You know, our goal when we got here was to get the team back to the Sweet 16, and we've now done that 3 years in a row. And so I feel like we've established ourselves as one of the premier programs in the country.
Austin Krychek and Jeff Adamo stayed for the singles and doubles portion of the NCAA tournament. Their doubles play would lead them to another national championship, their second of the year, as they won the ITA National Doubles Indoor Championships in the fall. The Texas A&M tennis program has added a record-breaking year to the annals of A&M history. Coach Steve Denton was named Big 12 Coach of the Year, while assistant coach Bob McKinley was named ITA National Assistant Coach of the Year, as they both led the Aggies to their 18th straight NCAA tournament. Their third trip to the Sweet 16, the third most wins in A&M history, and a 36-game home win streak that dates back to January 30th of 2010 and is still going strong. Texas A&M says goodbye to the top of the lineup, 3 young men who helped shape the program. The competition to replace these men will be fierce. Alexi Klegu looks to take the #1 spot with Niall Angus, Alberto Batista, Colin Hoover, and Junior Ori all in contention for the top of the lineup. The Aggies have some impressive young talent that Steve Denton is excited to develop and place into an already deep squad. With the Aggies' place among the national elite solidified, the Aggies look forward to a promising future and hope to continue the excellence that is Texas A&M tennis. And they will continue to build champions in Aggieland.